Hello everyone, welcome back to Living Eng. If you're new here, my name is Eng and I make cleaning, cooking, and lifestyle content. Today's video is going to be a meal prep. All these meals are eaten cold and require very little to no cooking at all. Best of all, they're easy and healthy. I'll start off by showing you how I prep the ingredients as much as possible the day before I put these meals together. This helps everything move along quickly and cuts down a lot of time and mess in the kitchen. So that means washing all the produce and cooking anything that I can. Right here, I'm just showing you how I wash the romaine lettuce that will be going into the salads. This salad spinner is one of my favorite kitchen tools and definitely a must-have. If I'm not going to be using the lettuce right away, like in this situation, I'm going to be storing it in a Ziploc bag for the next day. I'll usually leave the lettuce sitting upright in the basket for a few hours just so it gets extra dry, then I'll put it in the bag with a paper towel to help absorb the excess moisture. Since I had more lettuce to spin, here you'll see me put it into the bag right away, but I did take them back out and they all sat in the basket to dry some more before I bagged them up. These chicken tenderloins were seasoned with salt, black pepper, garlic powder, and Italian seasoning. I cooked it in the air fryer the day before and it's so much easier to cut when it's cold. To make the hard-boiled eggs, I love using the Instant Pot. I put it on high pressure for about 5 minutes, then I natural release for 2 minutes and it yields the perfect egg for me. Then I let it sit in an ice bath. I find that steaming eggs or using an Instant Pot helps remove the shell way easier than if you were to boil them. Moving on to the overnight oats and parfaits. I don't like eating the same thing more than 2 days in a row, so that's why there are 2 different things here. I'll eat the oats on the first 2 days because the parfaits stay fresher a little longer. I'm using a pint-sized mason jar. To make these peanut butter overnight oats, I'm adding about 2 teaspoons of peanut butter, half a cup of rolled oats, 1 teaspoon of chia seeds, a dash of agave for sweetness, and half a cup plus about 2 more tablespoons of almond milk. I find that this consistency is what I like. You can definitely adjust the milk to your liking. For the parfaits, I'm filling the jar with yogurt halfway, then adding some frozen strawberries and blueberries to the very top. They would have melted by the next morning, so you'll have room to mix it and even top it with granola if you like. But if you're using fresh fruit, make sure you leave room at the top. This is some homemade granola. These little containers are from the Dollar Tree and I believe that they came in about a 6 or 8 pack. I'm surprised that these little suckers have held up for quite a while now. These snack boxes were probably my favorite to put together. I find these containers at TJ Maxx. The square ones came in the 3-pack for $3.99 and the ones with the blue tab is by the brand Sistema and they were $6.99 for a 3-pack. I like to dry the grapes off to help keep them fresher. Otherwise, I find that they get soggy and moldy pretty quick when you store them in the fridge. When trying to figure out what produce to use, I try to look at ads and see what's on sale or in season. The grapes were only 99 cents a pound and the mini sweet peppers were $2.29 for a bag. For the tuna salad, I'm using 4 cans of chunk-like tuna in water and have already drained out the water. Then I'll add the remaining dill relish, which was about 2 tablespoons. I started off with 2 tablespoons of mayo, but later realized it was too dry, so I added an additional 2 tablespoons later. Fresh ground black pepper, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, parsley, diced red onion, and celery. I'm lining this area with a piece of lettuce because this is where the tuna salad will go. I think it looks nice and helps keep the tuna in place better. Now I'll add some more lettuce, cucumber, celery, and carrots. If you're using crackers, I suggest putting them in a little baggie or a separate container because the moisture will make the crackers soggy by the next day. Last but not least, we are finally going to be making the salads. These containers are actually the ones that deli meat comes in. I like to save a few and reuse them. First, I line the bottom with chopped romaine lettuce. Here's the chicken that was made the day before. It chops up so nicely, so make sure your chicken is cooled down or even been refrigerated to get these nice cuts. Now I'm adding some red onion, grape tomatoes, mini sweet peppers, Kalamata olives, cucumber, and feta cheese. This is just some Italian dressing going into these Dollar Tree containers. Thanks so much for joining me in this meal prep. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Happy meal prepping. Bye!